Hello, and I today would like to present about the poster for assignment 2. Me, myself, Rakesh, Kumar, Selvaraj, and here with my friends Abraham, Lybaw, Anak, and Haziq Bin Azli. So let's proceed to the presentations.
Okay, I will start with the part A, which is terminal zones. So in part A, we divided the terminal into four different parts, which is buff zone, the yard zone, transit zone, and also safety zone. So each of these zone plays a different but connected role in ensuring smooth and safe operation. So for the first one, the birth zone will be around here, around the birthing area. So this zone is the front line of the operation where the ship berths and containers are discharged. It is equipped with the quayside crane that transfer containers directly from the vessel and to the terminal tractors. So the berth zone is designed for continuous cargo flow, minimizing the vessel idle time and ensuring quick turnaround. So these clear access lanes are marked uh, so that the tractors can immediately collect containers and move toward the yard. Safety is crucial here as the berth is a high traffic area involving high equipment and workers, so strict operational rules are applied to prevent accidents. So as you can see here, this is the berth zone. And the second one is yard zone. The yard zone is the heart of the storage and container management, and it is divided into two key areas, which is the first one is warehouse A. This is to store the general containers and reefer containers. So reefer racks are located around here. This is the reefer racks, which has the reefer plug points as well to access refrigerated containers with pre-cooling. And warehouse B here, which is located here, as you can see with the red tractors, which is dedicated for the hazardous cargo under IMDG regulation. So this warehouse is isolated to act as a secure buffer zone, reducing risk from chemical or flammable cargo. Within this yard, the RTG cranes are used for stacking containers efficiently in congested space, which is here. As you can see, three of them, all equipped in each yard zone. So it is efficient. So the ridge takers also provide uh, flexible for rehandling and organizing container blocks here. And the layout ensures that the general reefer hazardous cargo are separated to comply with safety standards and avoid cross contamination. Okay, the third one is transit zones. So here, like I said, the transit zones are the dedicated corridors from the connected uh, uh, dedicated corridors that connect the berth to the yard. They provide safe and organized routes for terminals, tractors, and cargo handling equipment to move containers quickly without interfering with stacking or storage operations. By creating these movement lanes, we can reduce congestion, prevent bottlenecks, and ensure a smooth flow of containers from ship to storage. Transit zones are crucial in congested yard because they separate moving traffic from static storage, increasing both efficiency and safety. And the last one is safety zone. Safety zone, as you can see, the yellow lines from the yard and also the berth. So safety zones are basically controlled buffer areas created to reduce operational risks. So they are particularly important around warehouse B for hazardous cargo, reefer storage areas, and quasi operations. These zones ensure the high-risk cargo, such as IMTG containers, is kept at a safe distance from workers and other types. Safety zones also include restricted areas where only authorized personnel and equipment are allowed to operate, helping to prevent accidents, chemical exposures, and fire hazards. So basically, personnel who are working around this area, they are usually wearing PPE. And by integrating berth, yard, transit, and safety zones into the terminal layout, we ensure that the cargo handling is both efficient and compliant with international safety standards while reducing congestion and risks. So that's all from my part, and I will pass it to the next presenter, which is Mr. Haziq.
All right. Thank you, Miss Abraham. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, before I start my presentation, my name is Haziq Bin Azli. So now I want to present about the equipment placement for efficiency cargo flow. So what equipment we put on our poster is the first one is quayside crane. So the quayside crane we use to lift container on ship or to ship, and then it's also used to transfer cargo to terminal tractor. So the placement of quay crane, position 8 quay, directly beside the vessels. And then we have a terminal tractor. So as you guys can see, um, red triangle, right? The symbols. So the function of the terminal tractors is to transport containers between quay, storage yard, and warehouse. And then the placement of terminal tractor is link the quay area with warehouse, refill racks, and stacking yards. Okay, next, we have ITG crane. So which is the means is a rubber tire gantry crane. So we use it to stack container in vertical row in yard, and then rehandle container when need for delivery or repositioning. So the place of RTG cranes across container stacking zone in yard. So usually between warehouse A and warehouse B. So warehouse A is general and reefer storage, and then warehouse B is hazardous zone. So next we have reach stacker. So the function of reach stacker is to move the stacks container quickly and handle the container for short-term storage, shifting, and transfer. So the placement of the reach stacker is to spread around the yard and near warehouse to flexible operation. So next we have a forklift. So what we use forklift to provide control lifting and moving in restricted areas. So basically forklift the place the portion the placement deployed in the IMG storage zone, which is a warehouse B area, isolated to minimize accident risk with the dangerous cargo. Next, we have a reefer rack. Um, the function reefer rack is to supplies electricity to reefer container. It's keeping perishable goods cool. And then prevents polish by ensuring the uninterrupted refrigeration. So the placement of the reefer racks is located near warehouse A, close to reefer storage area. Next, we have a warehouse. So we have two warehouse, which is we have warehouse A. Warehouse A is a general and reefer storage, and then we have a warehouse B, the hazardous storage and bubble zone. So lastly, we have the container. We have three containers. The first one is general storage containers, which is the green square symbols, and then we have reefer containers, blue square symbols, and lastly we have hazardous containers, the red square symbols. Okay, I think that's all. That's all from me. Thank you. I pass to next presenter.
Thank you, Mr. Azik. So I'll be presenting the part C, which is the cargo flow. So let's start with the presentation. Once the containers are discharged from the vessels by the quested cranes, they are transported by terminal tractors along defined cargo flow routes into yard. The containers are then separated based on their types. So for general dry containers and reefer containers are directed to a warehouse A, which is supports the both general storage and refrigerated storage. For reefer containers, reefer racks are placed nearby so they can immediately plug in to maintain uninterrupted cooling for perishable cargoes. On the other hand, hazardous containers are segregated and delivered to warehouse B. This warehouse is designated as a secure buffer zone to minimize risk associated with IMDG cargoes. To handle containers movement efficiently, RTG cranes and reach stackers are developed across the yard for stacking and rehandling. The forklifts are specially used in the IMDG zone for hazardous cargo handling. As we see the last process, by arranging the equipment and the zoning in this way, we ensure that cargo types are separated, traffic congestion is reduced, and the cross contamination between sensitive and dangerous goods is prevented. So, as we see the overall, this layout enhances that operational safety that supports quick container turnaround and maintain a smooth cargo flow across the terminal. That's all.
Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you.